It's 1985. A man stands at a podium before a packed auditorium of business school graduates at UC Berkeley. He has a $200 million fortune, a 190-acre estate with a 12-bedroom mansion, and a limousine with 3 phones. He leans into the microphone and says, "Greed is all right, by the way. I think greed is healthy. You can be greedy and still feel good about yourself." The crowd cheers. His name is Ivan Boesky, and at that exact moment, he was already a criminal. Here's what makes this story so wild. Boesky was the son of Russian immigrants. He didn't go to an Ivy League school. He got his start helping run his father's Detroit bars, including a strip club in the basement. He wasn't born into Wall Street. He clawed his way in. By 1975, he launched his own brokerage firm, Ivan F. Boesky and Company, with $700,000 from his wife's family, and built a company betting on corporate takeovers. Think of it like poker, except he was seeing everyone else's cards. By the mid-1980s, he was overseeing an investment fund with over $3 billion in assets. He was the highest-paid trader on Wall Street. Forbes put him on their list of the 400 richest Americans. But here's the thing no one knew. After losing $60 million on a single failed deal in 1982, Boesky started an illegal insider trading scheme to make sure he would never lose like that again. He built a secret network of bankers and deal makers, people who knew which companies were about to be bought before the public did. One partner, an investment banker named Martin Siegel, fed Boesky illegal tips on pending corporate deals. In return, Boesky paid him roughly $700,000 in cash, delivered in a briefcase. Think about how brazen he was. A briefcase of cash on Wall Street in broad daylight. Together with Michael Milken, the so-called junk bond king, Boesky received $3 billion in financial leverage, and the two committed infractions ranging from market manipulation to outright conspiracy. And then, a crack in the wall. Then, in May 1986, a Drexel banker named Dennis Levine was caught, and when investigators looked at his notes, they found Ivan Boesky's name. A young, ambitious federal prosecutor named Rudy Giuliani was on the case. The walls were closing in. Faced with overwhelming evidence, Boesky flipped. He went undercover. He secretly recorded conversations, including 3 calls with Michael Milken himself. He pleaded guilty to 1 felony count, paid a fine of $100 million, and was sentenced to 3.5 years in prison. He was permanently banned from the securities industry for the rest of his life. Time magazine put him on the cover. They called him Ivan the Terrible. The scandal sent shockwaves through Wall Street and set off a cascade of events that marked the end of a decade of excess, and led Congress to pass the Insider Trading Fraud and Enforcement Act of 1988, the foundational law that still governs Wall Street compliance today. His story became so iconic that director Oliver Stone used it as the blueprint for Gordon Gekko in the 1987 film Wall Street. The character whose famous line, "Greed is good," was lifted almost directly from Boesky's Berkeley speech. Ivan Boesky died on May 20th, 2024 in La Jolla, California. He was 87 years old. He lived out his final years quietly. Banned, largely forgotten, far from the helicopters and the limousines and the applauding crowds. There are more stories like this coming soon, so please subscribe. Thank you. Please like and share this video.